Cj-iTV Pickup Comparo presents the Mitsubishi Strada versus the new Mitsubishi Triton 2024. Hi guys, my name is Charlie J, and of course you're watching Cj-iTV, and this video guys is all about the new Mitsubishi Triton 2.4 liters automatic and manual transmission 2024. So guys, bago tayo magpatuloy, I would like to say thank you so much sa mga supporters po natin dyan. And sa mga bagong subscribers natin guys, thank you so much for tuning in always and supporting my channel. And pag bago pa kaya sa channel natin guys, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Charlie J, and you're watching Cj-iTV. So wag natin patagalin guys, we're going to start with our comparo. So here, just the background of our comparison. Of course, we have here on the left side the Mitsubishi Strada. That's the 2019 to 2022 model, or until 23 model. So on the right side is of course the Triton, the 2.4 liters GLS 2024. Nakaka-launch lang nung last July 26. So as makikita naman natin guys, so kung anong kakaibahan sa tailgates. So mayroon siyang spoiler, and yung lumang Strada is wala pang spoiler. But I think guys, yung 2023 baka mayroon ng spoiler, no? Or baka it is also available in the market kung gusto nating lagyan yung lumang Strada, no? So more on the exterior comparison. So sa side view naman guys, so ayan, makikita natin yung kaibahan. As we can observe guys, so the outgoing model Strada is known to have this J design concept to give comfort to the rear passengers. And then if we're going to compare that with the new Triton, yung 2024, it's hindi na siya masyadong inclined, and it is nearly the same also with the Nissan Navara. So nakita na itong Nissan Navara, and also the Ranger, D-Max, and also the Hilux Conquest, ay the Triton or the Mitsubishi Triton has followed that kind of design. So nawala na yung J design concept, which is for me guys, no, I like this J design concept kasi it will give comfort yung nasa rear passenger. But sa bago wala, no, hindi na siya J design. And more with our comparison. So guys, we're going to compare the two pickup trucks, of course based on this specification and based on this criteria. So you will start with the engine and performance, of course economy and environment, dimensions. So dito malalaman natin kung humaba ba yung bago, or umikli, or medyo lumapad ba, or ganun pa rin yung dimensions nila. Malalaman natin dito guys as we go on with our comparisons. Of course, malalaman din natin yung mga bagong safety and security features, and of course some high technology features, which is known naman yung Strada, no? Kahit na mid variant, and also the top of the line also have a lot of high technology features. So alamin po natin dito guys kung yung mga additional and also yung mga existing na high technology features. And of course, we're going to look at more on the exterior system and the interior system, yung infotainment system, yung leather seat cover, and also some other parts, yung steering wheel, the prices also. So sa prices guys, hindi pa natin may bibigay yung sa bago, but we can compare it with the outgoing Mitsubishi Strada. For the information guys, no, so the Strada name will be replaced also by the Mitsubishi Triton. So tatawagin na rin Triton ang lahat ng Strada guys, no, this coming 2024. Ituloy natin guys, no, huwag natin patagalin, and pag bago kayo sa channel natin, please don't forget to click subscribe, and also please don't forget to click on the bell notification button so that updated po tayo lagi. So wag natin patagalin guys, no? And welcome to my channel, and this is of course the Mitsubishi Triton 2024. And of course, let's start with the engine and performance. So in here, of course, we're going to know here the engine size, displacement, the transmission category, and then we will be able to determine also guys yung sa maximum output or the power of an engine, also the maximum torque. So we will be able to determine kung lumakas ba yung bago versus sa existing natin. So let's start with the engine size. It's a 2.4 liters, so walang nagbago. And also, the displacement, wala rin nagbago to 2,442 cc. And then sa transmission category, of course, yung existing natin is 6-speed automatic transmission with paddle shifter. And pag manual naman, it's 6-speed manual transmission. And while sa bago guys, it's the same, no? It's a 6-speed automatic transmission, but wala na siyang paddle shifter. So they remove the paddle shifter. And yung sa manual transmission naman is the same, no? 6-speed manual transmission. So dito guys, malalaman natin kung sino yung malakas. So left side of course the Strada, and then we have here the Triton 2.4 liters turbo hyper power. So ano nga ba yung power nito guys, no? So if you're going to compare it with the existing model. So yung existing model natin or outgoing model is 179 horsepower at 3,500 RPM versus sa bagong Triton guys is 184 horsepower at 3,500 RPM. So medyo tumaas lang siya ng konti guys, no? Sa 4x2. And then sa torque naman is magkapareho lang, no? So 430 Newton meters of torque. Ganun din sa bagong model. And for the 4x4, so probably guys this will be offered only sa top of the line, no? And hopefully they will offer also 4x4 variant na may ganitong klase ng diesel engine, yung bagong diesel engine ng Triton. So it's Triton 2.4 liters bi-turbo hyper power. So bi-turbo na siya, no? Magkatulad na siya sa Ranger, yung dalawang turbo na yung ano niya. So we're expecting that the power will be higher compared sa existing. So dito guys, no, 179 horsepower versus 204 horsepower at 3,600 RPM. So the new Triton guys, yung 4x4, it can compete with the Hilux Conquest sa Ford Ranger Wildtrak and also Ford Ranger Raptor. So now the Triton belongs to the 200 horsepower club. So malakas na siya guys, no, as we compare with the outgoing model. And how about the torque? So naging from 430, it became 470 Newton meters. So below nga lang siya sa 500, no? So yung Hilux Conquest has 500 Newton meters of torque, and I think also the Wildtrak bi-turbo and also the Ranger Raptor, so 500 Newton meters of torque. So it's a little bit below, so hindi siya naging 500, pero okay na rin guys, no? So ulitin natin, no, 204 horsepower and the torque is 470 Newton meters of torque. So lakas nito guys, no? And then of course we go to with the economy and environment. And of course here we are going to determine the fuel type, fuel capacity, fuel consumption, curb weight, and of course the payload capacity. So let's start with the fuel type. Of course, obviously it's a diesel, and the fuel capacity is the same, 75 liters for the fuel consumption. So yung outgoing model guys, it is known to have the best, I think the best fuel consumption efficiency when if we are going to compare that with other mid-variant category ng mga pickup trucks. So it's 18 to 20 kilometers per liter. Dito naman sa bago, of course, medyo malakas na yung makina, and then it will be a little bit bigger. So malalaman natin guys yung actual dimensions later. So yung bagong Triton ngayon guys, yung kakalabas na Triton is a little bit wider, and also it's a little bit medyo mahaba siya ng konti if you're going to compare it with the existing model. So we're expecting na medyo mabigat siya. Of course, the fuel consumption also will be a little bit higher if you're going to compare with the existing model. But we don't know yet guys, no, the actual fuel consumption. So this is only my estimate. So it will be about 16 to 18 kilometers per liter. So curb weight, so the old Strada has only 1,810 kilograms, and then we are expecting that the new Triton 2024 will be having more than 1,810. So yung Hilux Conquest, I think has 2,000 or 2 tons, and then yung pinakamabigat guys, of course, the Ford Ranger Raptor. I think it has about 2,400 to 2,600 kilograms. So that's one of the reasons bakit yung 2.0 bi-turbo ng Ranger medyo malakas pa rin siya kumain ng fuel, no? It's because mabigat siya, no? So lalo na pag nasa traffic tayo, heavy traffic. So if we're going to start the engine, if we're going to start the pickup truck from 0 to a certain speed, so of course it needs a lot of power and also torque. So because of the weight of the Raptor, of course you consume a lot of fuel. So in contrary with our Mitsubishi Strada, yung existing model or outgoing model that has only 1,810 kilograms guys, medyo mababa lang yung curb weight niya. Of course, maganda yung hindi siya masyadong kumakain ng fuel during heavy traffic conditions. So payload capacity, of course, we are expecting also that it will be higher than the existing. So existing natin guys, yung outgoing model is only 945 kilograms. And we are expecting yung Triton 2024 will be more than 1,000 kilograms. So bed liner. So of course, yung luma, built-in yung bed liner. Of course, we are expecting also sa bagong model na built-in na rin yung bed liner. Except those na yung base model. O baka walang bed liner or I think guys, Mitsubishi Strada or Triton is known to have a built-in bed liner, so hindi na tayo bibili ito. So unlike sa other brands like Nissan Navara, Conquest, and also the Ford Ranger, yung mga variant nila, no? So mga mid variant or below mid variant, kailangan po pang bumili ng bed liner for sa likod, no? So, but here in the Mitsubishi Triton, of course, we're expecting that is built-in din. So, dito guys, we're going to go with the dimensions. So, dito na guys, no, malalaman natin kung ilan yung haba ng bago versus sa lumang Strada. And of course, yung kanyang width din, malalaman din natin. So, here, we are going to know about the length, width, height, wheelbase, of course, the turning circle, ground clearance, and wading depth. So length, 5,300 versus 5,320. So humaba siya ng konti. And then, for the width is 1,815 millimeters versus 1,865 millimeters. So medyo malapad na guys yung bagong Triton. Sa height naman, is magkapareho lang, 1,795 mm. And for the wheelbase, so the Strada has 3,000 mm, and yung bagong Triton is mahaba na yung kanyang wheelbase. Of course, we're expecting also that the turning circle of the new Triton is medyo mahaba din compare natin sa old or outgoing model. Ito yung nagustuhan ko guys sa Strada na existing, no? So yung wheelbase niya is only 3,000. So if you are in tight road conditions, then hindi siya masyadong mahirap. Maganda yung kanyang maneuver ability, especially if your parking space is limited. So maganda yung mas mababa yung wheelbase. But the new Triton, so medyo malaki na siya, and then mahaba din yung kanyang wheelbase. So it will be challenging pag limited yung parking space area ng inyong sasakyan. Pero pag if you are an expert driver, so walang problema yun guys, no? So medyo yung Triton 2024 is magkapareho na yung wheelbase niya with Hilux Conquest, Ford Ranger, Nissan Navara, and of course the Isuzu D-Max. So the turning circle is 11.8, and then we are expecting that turning circle of the new Triton is greater than 11.8. So ground clearance guys is 220 mm for the Strada, and while sa Triton naman is 222. So mataas din yung ground clearance ng bagong Triton. So wading depth, so 70 centimeter, that's the definition of wading depth, guys, no? So above that, masisira na yung mga vulnerable sensors and any electronic parts of a vehicle, no? So wading depth is 60 centimeter, and sa Triton naman is more than 60 centimeter. So medyo maliit lang yung kanyang improvement ng wading depth, guys, because of the ground clearance. Mababa lang naman yung in-improve niya, no, from 200 to 220 centimeter. Okay, so we'll go with the safety and security. Of course, here we have airbags for driver, and then front passenger, side airbags, curtain airbags, knee airbag, electronic brake distribution, auto brake distribution. So of course sa driver mayroon yan, and also for the front passenger. Sa existing or existing model, guys, I think dalawa lang yung airbags, no? So and then dito sa bagong Triton, if we're going to summarize, I think, guys, mayroon siyang 7 airbags yung top of the line, but I don't know if it will be offered also sa mid variant, but I think it will be offered, just the same also with the Nissan Navara ngayon. So lahat ng mga from top of the line, mid variant, yung sa base variant nila, guys, meron siyang 6 airbags. So I think it will be offered also with the new Triton. So it will be good if they will offer 7 airbags for safety, no? So of course, electronic brake distribution or ABD. So of course, meron din yung bago, no? And then of course, the auto brake distribution. And more on the safety and security, of course, meron tayong anti-lock brake system or ABS. So both of the model, meron siya. Of course, you're going to know also here if meron siyang immobilizer, security alarm, stability control, electronic door locks, and speed sensing door locks. I think, guys, yung luma mayroon lahat nito, no? And we're expecting also yung bagos, of course, meron din, no? So for ISOFIX, lane departure warning, blind spot warning, forward collision mitigation system, rear cross traffic alert warning, and ultrasonic misacceleration mitigation system. Probably, guys, most of these security features are offered only sa top of the line. So pag nasa mid variant, then probably yung forward collision mitigation system will be offered, no, kahit nasa mid variant. But this lane departure warning, forward collision, blind spot warning, and some other security features, I think it will be offered only sa top of the line. But sa GLS, I think yung ISOFIX, guys, of course, meron yan. Sa outgoing model naman is wala lahat yung tinatawag na ADAS, no? So Advanced Driver's Assistance System. So except this forward collision mitigation system, kasi nandyan din yun sa guys, sa Nissan Navara, kahit na yung VE variant nila. So I think it will be offered, no? Because nasasabi ko to, guys, because for those na walang alam regarding about the collaboration with the Nissan Navara, Nissan, and also the Mitsubishi. So mayroon silang partnership kasi, guys. So mayroon tayong bases, no, sa Nissan Navara, mayroon silang forward collision mitigation system kahit na mid variant na. So hopefully kahit sa GLS variant, guys, this forward collision mitigation system, which is very important feature also, so hopefully it will be offered in sa GLS variant. So more on features, of course, here we're going to talk about the cruise control for front parking sensors, rear parking sensors. Then we're going to see about the leather upholstery, push start button, the wheel size, malalaman natin, guys. Sa cruise control, of course, yung luma, mayroon yan. So yung top of the line, and I don't know about the GLS, mayroon na siyang, yung Triton 2024, ay mayroon na siyang adaptive cruise control. So isi-setting mo lang yung distance between yung sa harap na vehicle And then pag tumigil yung sa harap mo, ay titigil din yung automatically yung Triton 2024. So yun yung pinakamagandang feature guys, especially you are in traffic. So you are going to use that adaptive cruise control. So kahit hindi ka na aapak sa accelerator, then yung sasakyan lang yung mag-a-adjust. So that's all about adaptive cruise control. Sa luma, hindi siya adaptive cruise control. Yung lang, normal cruise control. So front parking sensors, yung lumang model is wala. And if GLS, I think wala rin siyang front and rear parking sensors. But yung top of the line like the Athlete, of course, mayroon yan. So leather upholstery. So Strada guys, GLS, using the fabric seat cover. And for the Triton, so it will be either fabric or leather seat cover. So yung na-launch ngayon na model na Triton 2024 ay naka-leather seat na cover, no? Naka-leather na yung seat covers ng Triton 2024, which is, I think, it will be okay also if they're going to follow that one in the Philippines. Yung mid-variant, mas maganda pag ganyan na rin yung upholstery, but I think it will be offered with fabric. Of course, meron tayong center console armrest with bottle holders. Of course, yung luma meron, pero din yung bago. So ito yung kaibahan guys no, sa likod. No? So meron siyang 2 mobile charging ports. Ganon din sa bago. Yung Triton 2024 has 2 mobile charging ports and mayroon din siyang 2 volts charging socket. So regarding about the ignition system, so naka-start button yung lumang Triton. Of course, sa bago is naka-push start button na rin. So yung kaibahan nito guys is nasa right side na siya ng driver. No? So unlike yung existing model, yung push start button ay nasa kaliwa. No? So pagpasok mo sa sasakyan, makikita mo na siya. But then, yung bago is, I think it follows with the other brand also like Toyota, D-Max, and Ford Ranger. Nasa kanan na ng driver, no? Nasa loob na yung push start button. So wheel size. So iba na yung design ng mugs, but I think the sizes guys is the same, no? 18 inches sa luma, 265/60 R18. Ganon din sa bago. So 18 inches, 265/60 R18. I think this will be the mugs yung below the top of the line variant of the Triton 2024. Pero pag of course Athlete, so black alloy wheels na siya, no? So ganon pa rin yung size niya, so, ng it's 18 inches, 265/60 R18 yung tire size na ginagamit. So more with the features, of course here we're going to discuss about the air conditioning system, the infotainment or entertainment system, connectivity, navigation ready, and of course we're going to talk about the warranty. So air conditioning, yung existing is called single zone electronic automatic temperature controller. Pero sa bagong Triton guys is dual zone electronic automatic temperature controller with rear air recirculating system. And so that's the our buttons, no? Adjust our buttons and adjustments for that the air conditioning system ng lumang Strada, and of course the new Triton. So dalawang temperature controller guys, so kaya tinawag na dual zone, no? So mayroon siya sa likod and mayroon din siya sa front, no? So yan, dual zone with rear air recirculation system. So infotainment system, so yan pagkakaiba guys. So maganda na yung infotainment system. Also yung dashboard may pagkaiba rin, no? Yung sa 2024. So that is the difference of the infotainment system. I think guys this one is 7-inch touchscreen LCD with navigation ready, and then yung sa Triton 2024, I think it's a 10-inch touchscreen with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and also it's also navigation ready. So naka-Apple CarPlay din siya guys, and also Android Auto. So napaka-high-tech na ng infotainment system ng bagong Triton. So as we have mentioned, of course, 7-inch touchscreen with navigation ready, CD, MP3, auxiliary USB port, iPad ready via 6 speakers. And for the Triton 2024 is a 10-inch advanced touchscreen display audio with 6 speakers also. So yung connectivity, of course, USB, auxiliary, Bluetooth, and iPad. So sa bagong Triton, of course, as we have mentioned, it's already Apple CarPlay and Android Auto ready. Meron din siyang USB and of course Bluetooth. So both are navigation ready. So for the warranty guys, yung luma is 3 years, and for the new Triton, I think guys, it's 5 years na. Kasi yung Disa Navara is yung warranty nila is already 5 years. So I think Mitsubishi Triton will follow also. So if not, then probably the minimum warranty period is 3 years or 100,000 kilometers, or whichever comes first. So more on features, dito naman malalaman natin yung if keyless entry, roof rack, electric adjustable seats, power steering, power windows, power outlets, steering wheel, audio control. So keyless entry, of course, keyless entry na rin yung bago, no? So it's Smartmatic keyless entry. So both model are the same, no? Meron na siyang push button guys. So you're going to push that, then pwede na ma-open yung pickup. So roof rack, wala yung luma, wala rin yung sa bago, no? So electric adjustable seats, so no for the existing model, and I think for the mid variant, I think no rin, no? So it will be offered only guys sa top of the line. So probably the Athlete, the GT variant of the Triton 2024 will be having this kind of feature, no? Yung electric adjustable seats, power steering, so magkapareho, no? Hydraulic control, power windows, power outlet, and steering wheel audio control. So mayroon din sa bagong Triton 2024 of course, no? So power steering, so yan yung hydraulic control power steering, ganun din sa bagong Triton guys, no? So as you can see guys, we can differentiate the steering wheel. So yung luma, I think it's a 4-spoke leather wrapped steering wheel. Mayroon siyang paddle shifter. So sa bago wala siyang paddle shifter guys, no? So we'll talk more about that on the steering wheel after this one. So we'll go with another technology, which is the active park assist, hill start assist, hill descent control, and mobility. So active park assist, hill start assist, of course meron yung existing model, of course yung bago meron din. Hill descent control, I think it will be offered with the new Triton also. For the mobility guys, yung lumang Strada meron siyang reverse camera. And hopefully yung bago Triton 2024, it will be offered with 360 overview camera. So dito guys, as we can see yung sa presentation ng launching of the new Triton is naka 360 overview camera na, pero I don't know if it will be launched in the Philippines, baka reverse camera lang, no? So before guys, no, yung mga 2019 to 2023 model dito sa Thailand, no, kahit na mid variant lang, it is all offered with 360 overview camera. I don't know what happened pagdating sa Pilipinas, nagiging reverse camera na lang. So hopefully guys, this coming new model Triton 2024, kahit na mid variant na siya, hopefully they will offer also a 360 overview camera, the same din dito sa Thailand. So suspension, so front suspension and rear suspension are the same. So front suspension is independent double wishbone with bar stabilizers and shock absorbers. So ganun din sa bagong Triton. And for the rear suspension is of course elliptic leaf spring with shock absorbers. More on the exteriors. So tailgates and tail lights. So as you can see guys, yung mga lumang Strada wala siyang built-in na spoiler, but the new Triton is mayroon na siya. And more on the exterior system, tingnan natin yung tail lights. So sa Strada guys, nasa bandang taas yung pangalan na Strada, but the Triton and different design of the tail light, so nandyan yung Triton na pangalan sa ilalim, no? So more on the exteriors, tingnan natin yung headlights. So yung luma guys, which is known of its dynamic shield design concept, so nagbago na siya guys, no? So may pagkaiba na yung daytime running lights, the signal lights, and also the fog lamps. So dito guys, medyo maliit na yung fog lamps, and also the signal lights, and also yung headlights. Medyo may pagkakaiba rin. So for the instrument clusters, so yan yung sa lumang Strada, and for the new Triton. So it is still double dial multi-information display, yung instrument clusters natin. Makikita natin yung of course yung speedometer, and also the RPM meter, and then the total kilometers din, odometer. So makikita din natin guys. So steering wheel design, so balikan natin kanina guys, no? So yung bagong Triton guys, I think it is called as 3-spoke, no? So tatlo na lang, no? Versus yung luma is 4-spoke leather wrap. So I think parang parang identical yung steering wheel ng Triton with the Nissan Navara, no? It's a it's a 3-spoke, pero wala siyang paddle shifter guys, no? So for the interiors, upholstery, so ito yung more on the Triton 2024. So ito yung infotainment system, yung controls ng air conditioning system, or steering wheel. So as you can see guys, nandyan na yung push start button also. So malapit siya sa shifter, no? And also yung sinasabi natin kanina na rear air recirculation button. So nasa taas siya guys, no? So unlike sa D-Max and also sa Nissan Navara, ay nasa ilalim yung kanilang rear vent ng air conditioning system. But here, mayroon siyang air recirculation button. Although hindi siya totally as vent or aircon vent, but yung malamig na hangin sa front passenger, it will be recirculated and papunta sa rear passenger para madaling lumamig yung hangin sa likod. And more comparison with the J design concept, as we have mentioned earlier. So if we're going to compare that with the new Triton guys, so hindi na siya naka-inclined. And length, so as we have mentioned, no, alam naman natin na mahaba yung bagong model, no? 5,300 mm versus 5,320 mm. So more on the dimension, of course the height magkapareho lang, no? 1,795 mm. Ganun din yung bagong Triton. So ground clearance, so we're expecting na medyo mataas ng konti yung ground clearance ng bagong Triton. So 220 mm versus 222. So width naman, so mas malapad yung bagong Triton. So 1,815 mm versus 1,865 mm. So prices. So for the Strada guys, 4x2 GLS manual transmission it has a price of 1,320,000. Yung automatic transmission naman is 1,395,000. So of course, wala pa tayong exact or wala pa tayong specific prices with the new Triton, guys, no? Kasi hindi pa siya sa Pilipinas. So of course we are expecting na yung mga GLS variant natin, guys, is manual transmission. It will be higher yung bago kasi bagong model na siya. Marami siyang mga improvement, marami siyang mga upgrades, and we're expecting also sa lahat naman ng variant, of course it will be higher compared sa existing model. Pero if we are planning, guys, no, if we are planning to get the Mitsubishi Strada, hindi naman masyadong naluluma yung existing model. So well, in fact, it has a lot of advantages also compared to sa bagong model, especially the wheelbase, yung width niya. So if you're using your pickup truck for family service, hindi naman siya pangkargahan, guys. So I think mas advantage yung outgoing model kasi medyo narrow lang yung kanyang width, and also hindi siya ganun kahaba, and also the wheelbase is only 3,000. So pag nasa traffic condition ka, and then pag gamitin mo siya sa tight road conditions, and of course pag din sa yung parking area natin, guys, is limited. So mas maganda din yung outgoing model or yung existing na Strada. Of course, guys, we are expecting also, sigurado yun, guys, no? So malaki yung discount niyan pagdating ng December, no? Because saka maraming available na units niyan, because of course they are going to release all of the as much as possible yung mga lumang model, no? Kasi papasok na yung bagong model. Of course wala na masyadong bibili sa luma, so kailangan i-release nila yan within 2023, and we're expecting na malaki yung discounts ng bawat variants. So mas maganda yan, guys, pag cash basis or yung bank PO transactions. So malaki yung magiging savings, guys. So it always depends pa rin, guys, no? So pag mayroon kayong mga comments, guys, gusto nyong malaman regarding about the Triton, if you want to compare that with the Hilux Conquest, Isuzu D-Max, Nissan Navara, and of course the Ford Ranger, so just comment lang po tayo sa ilalim, guys, no? So gawan po natin ng presentation so that malalaman natin kung alin yung maganda, no? Para makatulong po sa inyo sa pagpili kung ano yung magugustuhan niyo. So we will be able to determine the pros and cons pag mayroon tayong mga presentation na ganito, guys, no? So once again, guys, I would like to say thank you so much for watching, and my name is Charlie J, and of course you're watching Cj-iTV.